And we are recording, folks. This is Millionaire Makers.Biz tonight out of Douglas, Massachusetts. And this is your opportunity to become digitally rich in the new economy. I've got an exciting presentation and some information to share with you about what we're doing to build our financial future and our team's financial future. Joining me tonight is one of our team leaders across the country. I'd like to call you out, Eddie, and say a few words to the folks before we get started. Introduce yourself and tell them why you're excited to be here. Can I hear you?
Oh, yeah. Hello, everybody. My name is Eddie Llewellyn from Memphis, Tennessee, and I've missed a couple of hangouts, but I'm back again and ready to go.
God bless you, Eddie. There's no stopping us now. And with that in mind, folks, let's get going. I'm going to go into a screen share and tell you the rest of the story. Now, I formed Millionaire Makers.Biz as a training and resource site for my team. There's a lot of great information over there, and that's my brand, Millionaire Makers.Biz. Our goal here is to help people have the capacity to retire wealthy, because there's no sense in retiring poor, if you will. You can't afford to retire, as so many people are struggling here in America. But our mission is clear. It's to ensure that our members have the greatest opportunity to become numbered among the list of crypto millionaires, and realize that digital currency is, cryptocurrency is digital, and we have our foundations in that. So this is a dashboard of a nano wallet where I store tokens. These are 7,500 tokens. I just added another 2,500 tokens. I have 10,000 tokens for a coin that a company I represent is launching. Now, I got the 10,000 coins, for a nickel a piece, and they'll be worth dollars, $10. Who knows what they may be worth? No income claims or promises, but it's about identifying, holding, and then multiplying wealth, if you will. Now, this was from a hangout, and they actually do them on Tuesday nights. This was last 2 weeks ago, the results of several of the coins that that 3T Networks is buying. Now, when I first started, it's been 5 or 6 weeks. I actually picked up some Deep Brain Chain. I actually picked up some bread, and that's really cool. Bread is a wallet. And I picked up some Restart Energy. And there was one other that I had picked up. But the 4 coins I picked up now it's been 5 weeks, are over 100% in value from where I started. 100%, they're 200% of where I started. 100% profit. They doubled in value. And as I said, results not typical or guaranteed, but the capacity to accumulate and store wealth is unrivaled in the current marketplace, especially if you align yourself with what we're doing. And this was just the results last week. You know, the same holds true. You got to be accountable, and the numbers tell the story. And we get recommendations like the Deep Brain Chain, Cardano, Digibyte, Litecoin. We're not making any investment recommendations. We're just telling you what coins give the best indication of gain, and what some of them that we've invested in have returned in a very short period of time. So never invest with money that's destined to pay your rent or that's going to put food on your table. It's always something you can afford to lose. But realize if you intelligently invest it, you have the best chances of gain by following what other smart investors are doing. Just precisely what I did with Frankie Calabro here. Here's a man that I've known for many years now, well, for about 4 years actually, since he broke free from poverty. And it was by selling systems. This was this most recent one that we're promoting right now. The blue collar success system is tantamount and essential for online success because of its core inner principles and how it's put together. It has complete training. He's going to train your people for you. It's got multiple streams of income. It's got upfront money. It's got, as I said, residual income. It'll teach you how to build a list. and it'll teach you how to duplicate and replicate your business. No matter what we've wrapped these types of systems around, we've seen success in the companies and dominated the companies that we've represented. In a previous company, I put it was 82 or 84 people in 7 months personally. Built a team of about 125 or 130. That might sound like a lot to you, but here's a man in the same time put over 5,000 people in that company by using a system, because systems sell and duplicate, and then you just work with the leaders that emerge. So more and more people are interested in learning about Bitcoin and crypto. So we have one of our products is a digital book, which teaches you about crypto, a guide for the rest of us. Also, there's so many financially broke, illiterate people here. We teach people financial literacy. What a great concept. If we can educate people about money and how to make it and then how to hold it and multiply it, well, we can cure a lot of the socioeconomic problems, not only here, but around the globe. And we have a lot to thank Dan Harrison for doing so. 5 years now, hasn't missed a week making a paycheck to us, was a network marketer, much as like most of us, having been in companies that have let him down before. He and his team of leaders said, well, what are we going to do now, Dan? And his idea was that let's build a company. What a great concept. And they built this digital information product company. It's all over the world right now, and it's exploding because of the system that we have in our hands. And like I said, it's got a positive track record of multiplying money and paying their distributors for over 5 years. And I can tell you at least 30 or 40 companies that have gone under this year alone, less than a couple of years or a year in business. So you're going to learn about precious metals and income diversification. If you have no experience in direct sales and network marketing, we got you covered. How to start and run your own MLM business. Well, I'm not qualified to give you tax advice. You're foolish if you don't have one, just from the tax ramifications of owning one with a product you can become passionate about. And mine is money and making money. So that's a great niche to be in. But here's a great book. You should definitely pick up a copy and read it. After all, it's only an $18 one-time investment. That paid my business partner, Frankie, $709 last month, just 1 week's pay. He's had $2,000 paychecks here in a week. He's been paid $132,562 for his $18 investment about 4 years ago, folks. Now, he has put together a team of 1,558 people out of a potential 5,500 that are in the matrix that we're building. So the opportunity is enormous. This is one of our income streams, a potential of $76,000 with a monthly newsletter. We'll talk about financial literacy sets here because this is a 4x6 matrix. So what you got is only 4 spots on your first level. The $18 goes $8 to the company for your membership and then $10 for your product. $4 is paid out to you as commission, and $4 is also paid out to the sponsor. It's got 100% matching bonus, which is so cool. It allows me to work in depth with my leaders. So the first level will pay you out $16. After your first product, it's $18. There's $500 of other products, but those products are paid for out of your commissions. What a clever system. On your second level, see, I bring 4 people to the table, you bring 4 people to the table, they bring 4 people to the table, and so on. Your third level holds 64 people, $10 commission, that's $640. Fourth level, $24 commission per person. 256 affiliates on that level, $61.44. Fifth level, it's $150 for the product cost. You're going to have a $60 commission per payout and 1,024 spots on the fifth level. Total payout on the fifth level is $61,440. This is where Frankie is, someplace around here, and he's aggressively working on this sixth level. Pays product cost $300, pays $120 in commission. 4,096 available spots for a total of $491,520. The total financial literacy set payout is $559,824. So my recommendation is get to work, folks. And it doesn't matter how long it takes. It's money in the bank. You get it started today. You bless 4 people with this product and this system, and then teach them how to do the same thing. Now, this is an interesting statistic here. This was last month. South Africa was the fastest growing company in in Four Corners. In the last 30 days, previous 60 days ago, they had 2,349 people in South Africa join Four Corners. You'll see Botswana, Lesotho, and US with 451. Now, a couple months ago, we launched this blue collar success system. You want to know the power of success system selling? Just wait a couple of more slides here, because this is absolutely the most powerful, affordable, and fast turn one-time $18 into over $500,000 with Four Corners Alliance. Here's my back office. I have enrolled eight people so far. I got 25 or 30 on the team, and my $18 investments now, I paid out $83.40 in commission. Now, how many people think that's pretty cool in a few months to take $18 and turn it into $83? Well, that's how we do it. Now, using the trend trading signals with 3T Network, had you invested $1,000 in BTC, $1,000 in Ethereum, ETH, and $1,000 in Litecoin, LTC, back, I guess it was in November, if you will, and you just followed their signals. They tell you green, buy, red, sell, green, buy, red, sell. I'll show you in a little while. But those $3,000 are now in my friend's account. This is 10, 14, 20,000. He took 3,000 and turned it into 20,000 in 6 months. Now, I hope I got your attention here. And I'm not saying this to boast or brag. I'm just trying to impress upon you the power of what you're being shared with, the power of this information. This is the most recent, Eddie, results. You can see South Africa in the last 30 days has doubled in enrollments, now over 4,181. The U.S. is now the second fastest growing company with twice the enrollments at 658. Can you see a major difference there, Eddie?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
That's just because of blue collar success system. And it ain't going to let up. There's no let up in sight. And these people are going to come from all walks of life. They're going to come from all over the country, all over the world, actually, because there's like a billion people you can talk to on Facebook. You got Instagram, you got Twitter, you got Pinterest, you got Tumblr, you got YouTube, and there's more. But that's a good place to get started. So we want to see that U.S. get up there to the #1 spot. That'll happen someday. But here's the deal. Cryptocurrency education, the best in the industry from 3T Networks. That's how I learned how to do what I'm doing. But here's how we build our business using customized landing pages, because let's face it, we know that the biggest modern day bonanza of our time is Bitcoin. It's now more valuable than what, 5 ounces of gold? And our video will show you how average people, just like me and Eddie, are becoming digitally rich in the new economy. Now, why should you listen to me? Well, using systems, in 7 months, I directly sponsored 82 people into my last company. And that's results not typical or guaranteed, but that's the power of having a system do the selling for you. And now we've taken Bitcoin and we've diversified it into all the other altcoins, if you will. I got daily signals on over 22 different altcoins. So what we're doing with our system is awakening the sleeping giant. That sleeping giant happens to be Four Corners Alliance with the spare change business, if you will. I've recently become involved with big home business with my friend Michelangelo Lopez. It's another source of lead generation and recruiting. It pays obviously multiple streams of income, and it promotes power lead system, and it promotes easy one up, if you will. You'll see right here in the first week, I'm right here, number 7 leaderboard with 11 signups into that business. I've had a track record of recruiting and training distributors in multiple companies simultaneously for years now. This is a back office of one of the accounts that we're managing. This particular one has $1,749 in it. It has a bunch of Bitcoin and a whole bunch of other coins, if you will. And yeah, this is the one that I'm trading. I think there's like 14 coins here that I have diversified into, and I pick these coins up and why and how to buy them through 3T Networks by listening to the hangouts, the webinars, doing the research that they provided me for the information, and the results have been stellar. Now here I am in front of a Bitcoin ATM, folks. They're just like bank ATMs. Here's one. I put 24 $100 bills in, and I bought Bitcoin, 0.27 Bitcoin was worth $8,644. All you do is you go over to the machine, you open up your Bitcoin wallet, you wave it in front of the machine. It reads your deposit wallet address. You feed the money in, and then it transfers it within an hour. Bitcoin Revolution, wallets, exchanges, and ICOs are all explained on our website in great detail, including the 2 hangouts a week we do, and the daily hangouts 5 days a week that 3T Networks does, and more, if you will, the private coaching that is available to my leaders. But now hear this. This is a major announcement. You're going to learn with the Blue Collar Success System how to duplicate and replicate, which is why most people fail in any direct sales and network marketing business. They just can't recruit. How we build residual streams of income. You got to realize it is a business, so be prepared to invest in your business. How we generate leads on autopilot, how we get paid for generating leads, how we make some now money, how we automate any business, and how we dominate any offer. That's pretty much what the Power Lead System does, and that's what Frank Calabro Jr. is the master of, creating systems around several offers that he's taken to the top. And now this is his most recent and best modeling system. I mean, let's face it, $18 for 4 corners. You're going to spend $54 a month for the Power Lead System and spend a few hundred to a couple of $1,000s a month on advertising, because you'll get it back double, triple, quadruple fold in now money and residual income, because you get all these custom landing pages. How about a simple low-cost business that's paid people like you and me every week for the past 5 years? Our automated system turns a profit and weekly cash to fill your pockets. And Blue Collar Champion. This thing rocks. Down at Internet Loser discovers the #1 way to make money online. That's by selling systems and information, folks. You sell the picks and shovels that miners need in internet marketing, and then you can go to the top in any business. Here's one of our leaders on a private coaching session that I offer to you guys. And here's what we do. We just follow the signals. Now, let's assume you had some Bitcoin, if you will, a while back. And this goes back in end of January. Remember when Bitcoin was up to $20,000? Everybody was flipping out because it started going down and down. People didn't know what to do or how far it was going to go down. Well, our members got a red signal on the end of January, the 30th, if you will. And the red signal here, the little red dot, just means sell or get out of the position in Bitcoin and move it into fiat currency or another altcoin that has growth potential. Well, don't you know? You got out at this level, and then Bitcoin dropped in price 25 or 30%. So you were able to buy 25 or 30% more Bitcoin when you got a green signal. So you didn't lose no money when the price dropped. You still had all your money from over here. Now you reinvested over here with like 30% more Bitcoin, and then your Bitcoin price goes up. Bang, the market changes. I mean, I don't know how to do this, but these guys do. And you don't need to know how to do anything but know you wake up in the morning or you get a signal by the app and you look, green, invest to hold, red, sell. Okay, so once again, you sell, price goes down, you buy more, price goes up, okay, you sell, price goes down. Does that make sense, Ed?
Oh, yeah, I see it.
You see it, the red here, you sell, and
Yeah.
then recently it just got turned green, and then it's been green. It was down here around 6 grand. It went up to 9, it went up to 10, and then today we got a red signal gun, so I just took it out of Bitcoin. It's just the way it is. So We've also added a direct mail division. That's the big home business, where we mail these butt ugly postcards out to business opportunity seekers that opted in for information. They're very highly responsive. You get 100 postcards a month, and multiple streams of income built in to the big home business with our butt ugly postcard mailing program. But our whole concept here is we're going to create multiple streams of revenue, and then we're going to turn that revenue into digital currency and invest it and multiply it. Because you know why? Let's face it, because of inflation and the government printing more and more money, if you will, the value and purchasing power of your dollar, the buying power, has been greatly reduced. But if you look here at the currency in circulation, the amount of currency in circulation, that's what I said, they keep printing more, so the value keeps going down. Well, here's the deal. What I like about Bitcoin is the more people use it, having a limited supply of it only dictates that its price will ultimately rise. It ain't going away. It ain't a bubble. It's a reality. It's a commodity. It's being used today. It's got a huge market cap, and it's the #1 cryptocurrency. So it's a great place to hold money when it's green and turn it into fiat when it's red. Anybody can do that in a heartbeat if you have the signals. Now, I also subscribe to a company, and they make 15 recommendations to buy a week for different coins. And you can take them or leave them if you want. You do your research, you see the charts. If you like it, you buy at the target. As soon as your order is filled, you sell at the prescribed recommended price. So you choose your own, but that's what you do. You buy it, and then you set up your 2 sell targets, and then you profit between 3 and 10%. It could be overnight. It could be a few days. They're all different, but if you knew in advance what was going to happen and you had somebody guiding you down that road, well, you could absolutely do amazing things. As I said, this was an account I started for $120. It went up to $258, and it did it in 5 weeks. Now, how many think that's pretty cool? The thing is, you got to know which coins to buy and when to buy them. And that's what 3T Network does. So we're in the lead generation business. That's what we do. My passion is investing in crypto, but it's in internet marketing. You guys want to learn more because there's still plenty of time here to get your lion's share of what we're doing, if you will, because the power trend charts have just been updated. I just got the Telegram signal. You see the train is leaving the station, but it's never too late to get involved in crypto. And here's why. If you look at global stats, this is all money, $80 trillion, if you will. You got commodities here at 10 trillion, cash at about 8 trillion, gold at about 7 trillion, Forex at about 5 trillion. And did you hear that bong? Well, you see this here, 3T Networks, the local charts have been updated. We'll go take a look at the charts in a minute, if you will. So look how small crypto is compared to everything else. All right, so the future of money is crypto. It ain't going away. It ain't going to be getting smaller and coming, the other way. It's got too many advantages. There's too much interest. It's too much market cap. Now is the best time in your life to position yourself in this digital revolution. And here's what we do. We build lists. This is one of my team members, autoresponders. He got 57 leads one day, built a list of 1,355 people just in a matter of a couple of weeks, guys. And once again, this is his Qcoin account. Well, $1,834 here. You got some Bitcoin. The power trader charts have been updated. Thank you. We can take a look at them after. But he's got the Deep Brain Chain. These are 4 hot coins. Dragon Chain, Self Key, and Restart Energy. Mine are up 100%, okay? I can't guarantee whether yours will do the same thing or not, but I'm holding on to mine. And this is what we just launched just today, if you will. What you're looking at is the inside of my Zakul Robot automatic trading robot platform. We set up 3 robots today, each trading $1,000 in 20 lots of 50. Smart money system is updated. See how cool that is? They let you know when you got to go check on your money because things change. But this was taken a little while ago. We set this up this afternoon. The software has already made 1 trade here. It's made 1 trade here. It's made 1 trade here, but it's actually got 3 trades here. Hasn't sold anything yet, but it's been buying based upon the market trends in these various crypto currencies, BCH versus US dollars, BTC versus US dollars, and Dash versus US dollars. So that's pretty exciting. And here's another example of a coin that we put some money in. It was Lead Coin. Lead Coin is where professionals can consolidate their databases and exchange leads, and it's all done through their own blockchain technology. It's done on another exchange. You see, the different coins are on different exchanges, so you wind up having multiple exchanges. I must belong to at least 8 or 7 exchanges right now. I got funds in 3. But this one is an example where we transferred $200 into it on April the 9th. And you'll see here the balance last recorded was $250 or $249. That's a 50% increase. Results are not typically guaranteed. But I think you've seen more than one example of what I'm sharing with you. They're getting to be more like they are typical. And realize once again, our mission is clear because we're a company that's principle is to ensure that our members have the best chance to become numbered among the list of new cryptocurrency millionaires. Here's me and Nelly doing one of our hangouts. Eddie, you're going down in history tonight for doing one with me. We appreciate you. This is a cornerstone in marketing. Pays me a nice monthly commission, the Power Lead system, simply by driving traffic or advertising in the free media. Your landing pages, people will opt in with the email address, get to see a professional presentation. They'll get to see your join page. They'll have follow-up emails that invite them back to look at the presentation until they join or opt out. And people realize that it's a building process here. You want to build a list and to build a relationship with that list. I'm doing business now with people that have been on my list for years. And they understand and recognize me as a leader offering valuable content, training, and resources that are indispensable. And that's where you want to be, is the go-to person for internet marketing and making money, especially in the crypto space today. And as I said, these are the 22 currencies we get daily updates on, including Forex and those commodities. Just looking at 5 of the daily crypto trading results yielded a 3.98% return in profit. That's from what you bought to what you sell. It doesn't matter how much you're trading. What matters is how much of a return you can earn on it. So you can start with a few hundred, a few thousand, whatever you can afford. You can't afford not to start investing. And the secret to being able to start investing is simple. Spend less than what you make and invest the difference. It's a fact. And by doing so, starting out today, you can leverage them to tremendous results for your future, both in lead generation and money multiplication. Because let's face it, we're all sitting around the table here. We've all got the same wants, likes, desires, needs, if you will, and we're all exposed to the same information. What separates the people who rise up to the top and become millionaires and the one that don't? It's the ones that take action on the information that I'm sharing. I was blessed a number of years ago to have met Frankie Calabro Jr. and I met him several times personally. He's my sponsor in a lot of businesses. I won't do business with someone unless you're an internet millionaire. I've got several multi-millionaire coaches, and that's why I've been so successful and have the capacity to help you do the same thing. Here's a picture of me and Nelly just about a year ago down with Frankie at an event we did in Raleigh, North Carolina. So that's the end of my presentation for this evening. We invite you to get back to the person that shared this hangout with you. Just tell them you want to get started in the blue collar success system and mark your way into becoming digitally rich in the new economy. We'll be back Saturday where we roll up our sleeves and do a live training showing you how we generate the results that we're doing. And we'll see you on the next video. Have an awesome and blessed day. Good night for now.